Imagine this, the world outside is chaotic. People betray, fortunes change, storms rise, and nations fall. Yet within you, there is a place untouched by all of this, a fortress no enemy can ever breach. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, called this your inner citadel, and in it lies the secret to living with unshakable strength. This was not just theory for Marcus. He ruled an empire during one of its most turbulent times. Wars on the borders, plagues spreading across cities, and political betrayal within Rome itself. He was emperor, yet he faced the same storms of life as anyone else. Loss, fear, anger, despair. What made him different was that he built within himself a fortress of the mind, a place no circumstance could destroy. So what exactly is this inner fortress? It is the unyielding part of your mind, the ability to choose how you respond. No matter what happens outside, everything external is uncertain. Your health, your wealth, your relationships, even your reputation, none of these are fully under your control. But your judgments, your choices, your principles, that is your citadel. That is the fortress that keeps you free. Think of it like this. Imagine you are in the middle of a storm at sea. The waves crash, the ship creaks, the wind howls. You cannot stop the storm, but you can decide how to steer. You can choose courage over panic, clarity over confusion, discipline over despair. That is what Marcus Aurelius means when he says, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." But let's go deeper. Why do we need this fortress? Because life will test us. You will be insulted. You will lose things you love. You will be disappointed by people you trust. You will suffer pain, illness, and eventually death. Most people are crushed by these realities because they try to control what is uncontrollable. They build their sense of peace on fragile foundations: money, fame, approval, comfort, and when those collapse, so does their mind. Marcus teaches us, build your peace where nothing can touch it, inside. The inner fortress is not a wall to hide behind. It is not indifference or coldness. It is strength built on wisdom. It is the refusal to let external things dictate your soul. It is the courage to face reality as it is and still choose virtue. But how do we actually build this fortress? First, through discipline of thought. Notice how quickly your mind reacts to events. An insult and you flare up with anger. A loss and despair floods in. But Marcus tells us pause, step back. Ask, is this within my control or not? If it is not, let it go. Why waste your energy trying to fight what you cannot change? That clarity is the first stone in your fortress wall. Second, through living by principles. If you don't decide what matters most, the world will decide for you. Marcus chose virtue, justice, courage, wisdom, and self-control as his guiding lights. With these, he had an inner compass no matter the chaos around him. For you, it might mean refusing to lie even when it's easier, keeping discipline when laziness tempts you, acting with courage when fear whispers in your ear. Each time you live by principle, you strengthen the walls of your citadel. Third, through acceptance of nature. The Stoics believed everything in life happens according to nature. Seasons change. People come and go. Life rises and falls. To resist this is to fight reality itself. Marcus wrote in his Meditations, "Do not demand that events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and your life will flow well." This is not passive resignation, it is active harmony. Like a skilled sailor adjusting his sails to the wind, you move with life, not against it. Let's make this practical. Imagine tomorrow you lose your job. Most people would be destroyed, trapped in anger and fear. But the inner fortress reminds you, the job is external, not fully in your control. What is in your control? How you respond. You can respond with despair or with resilience, creativity, and determination. That choice is yours, and that choice is freedom. Or imagine someone insults you publicly. The natural reaction is to lash out, to defend your pride. But Marcus reminds us words are just vibrations of air. They cannot harm your soul unless you allow them to. Your fortress remains untouched because no insult can breach its walls. Even in the face of death, the greatest fear of all, the inner citadel stands. Marcus Aurelius faced death every day, from the battlefield to the plague. Yet he wrote calmly, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." To build the fortress is to live fully, without fear of the inevitable. And here's the beauty. The fortress is already within you. You don't need to construct it from nothing. It is your mind, your reason, your ability to choose. But like any fortress, it must be strengthened daily. Through reflection. through practice, through reminding yourself what is truly under your control. Each day ask yourself, did I let anger control me or did I stay calm? Did I live by my values or by impulses? Did I accept what I could not change or did I fight against it? Each honest answer adds a stone to your fortress. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, yet he did not seek safety in armies or wealth. He knew the only true safety is inside the mind. He wrote his meditations not for an audience, but for himself, a journal of reminders, building his fortress brick by brick. And 2,000 years later, those words still guide us, because the storms of life have not changed. You may not be an emperor, but you face your own empire of challenges, family struggles, career setbacks, personal doubts. The question is, will you let these storms control you, or will you stand strong in your citadel? The fortress is not escape, it is mastery. It is not isolation, it is freedom. It is the power to stand in the middle of chaos and say, this I cannot control, but this, my mind, my choices, my virtue, this is mine. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember Marcus Aurelius's secret. Withdraw not into distractions, not into comforts, but into yourself, into the inner fortress. There you will find peace. There you will find strength. And there, no storm can ever reach you.